Hello everybody, appreciate your time. Thank you so much for tuning in to the great channel. We are in the month of December, a time that we are giving away some valuable gifts, folks. All right, you see the interesting thumbnail, you see the interesting title right there, folks. Adults for now and children for later, folks. Adults handle things right now and children put things off for later. What do I mean by that, folks? Now, we're talking about gifts that are very, very important right now. We're giving away some of the best gifts that you can ever give your family, and I can promise you your family will love you for it. They will thank you for it, folks, for as long as they live right now, folks. Adults usually handle things right now, even when they don't want to. Think about that. Think about the times when you just said, I just don't want to handle this now. But you as an adult say, you know what, I got to take care of business. And then I want you to go down memory lane when you've told your children to do something, or you gave them an ultimatum. Hopefully we won't continue to do that, but you've offered them, you say, well, would you like to wash the dishes now? Or would you like to continue playing that video game and do them later? Okay, you already know what the answer is. Usually when they don't want to do them and they're children, they'll put them off to when? Later. All right. Of course, if you've asked them certain things that they just don't want to do right now, such as take a bath, now you don't have to tell on yourself on this one. I want you to keep this one inside and just think about it. On the times that you've asked your children to take a bath right now or offered them to do it later. Later never came, all right? They went to school or they went somewhere without taking a bath, and you were upset and you knew about it. And so that's what children do, right? Children usually put things off into eternity because they don't want to do it right now, folks, all right? I'll tell you this one about my son. Of course, he don't want to let this one out, but I'm going to let it out, all right? So, you know, when he was a kid, and you probably can relate to this one as well, you said, would you like to eat your green beans now or would you like to eat them later? He would let them turn into stone before he ate them, and let later never come. Later would be an eternity. Later would have those green beans black by the time he got to them, and that would be his excuse not to. Where am I going with the story, folks? Now, we know that has been the case a lot of time. We're talking about things that are very, very serious right now, things that we put off for later, and we're talking about pre-planning, all right? We're talking about taking care of business so that on that day our loved ones don't have to be burdened. Now again, now we are adults, but sometimes we put things off because we just think that we got all the time in the world, or we put things off because we think that that person will always be here, or we think that we will always be here and we have time. Now go down memory lane just a little bit longer, folks. There are some times when I've reached out to some people and they said, many of them have came on board, and there are a few that said, well, I'll put it off. Or they say, I'll get to it. Guess what happened? Get to it. They never got to it, and their family was stuck with all the affairs, put a big burden on them, all right? The people who they said they love and the people who they said they care about. Now, these people aren't 15 or 20 or even 25, but these people are 50 plus years old, and they put them off. All right, and then their loved ones are stuck with the bill. The loved ones are stuck with extra grieving on top of the normal grieving that they're doing already. So think about that, folks. The folks who you love, the folks who you say that you care about. We know love is what love does. So that's food for thought right there, folks. All right. All right. Adults handle things when? Now, and children put them off till when? Later. All right, so hopefully you're not those who are going to put them off to later. Now this video isn't here to bash anyone, but to just make you aware of some things. We always put things off, you know, at some point. We do it even as adults, but this video here is just to bring a sense of awareness and to let you know how serious it is when you put off that day, folks. And I'm not talking about tax day either. Okay, you can pay a little bit of interest here or get by on that, but on this day here, it really, really ruins the family in terms of grudges, disputes, and many different things go on, all right? Funds that they wasn't even looking to pay out, paying it out. Paperwork they wasn't even looking to handle, when they should just be, going on by life regularly and thinking about the good times, thinking about the memories. Now they're stuck with all this extra burden and extra baggage on the individual or people who say that they love them. Now, again, we're thinking about now and we're thinking about later. For those who are into purchasing gifts, remember, we're giving some gifts that are very, very valuable, that we think are more important than those in the store. But meanwhile, you'll still go to the store and make purchases for your children, and you ask the question, what can I buy them that they hadn't purchased already? Maybe it's a tablet, maybe it's a TV, maybe it's some educational things that they can use for lifelong purposes. And you know the importance of buying those gifts now. When you buy them now, you secure that product from being purchased by other people and being sold out, because we know when things have a high demand, they usually sell out first. Or we know if you wait to around December 22nd, 23rd, you run the risk of not getting that gift there in time because of the postal system. Everybody is trying to make a purchase at the same time, and you end up getting it later, probably January, maybe even February. So hopefully this scenario will help in the same case, but even more seriously, when these are put off, when I'm talking about the final wishes organizer, you run a great risk of leaving that burden for your family and for your loved ones, folks. So that's what it is. Hopefully you will hit that subscribe button so we can get these gifts out to you, your family, your clients, people who you see at church regularly, folks. We can get these gifts to them and take care of them during the month of December, okay? My goal is to do about 250 in the Mobile area, all right? And if there's a higher demand, I'll go from there. So hopefully you all will help me reach my goal. It really, really just helps the brand, it helps the channel, and just pretty much serving people, all right, who are in need. Maybe that's you, maybe not. But even if it isn't you, hopefully you'll share the message anyway and not hold on to valuable information. But anyway, folks, thank you so much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button. It really, really helps the channel. And then share the great content already. Thank you so much. Happy holidays.